KandiShow episode 34. I do not even know the date today. What is it?
It's the 11th.
October
today.
11th, yep, 2021. It is 9:32 a.m. Pacific time.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and early. But my name is Vinny Kandis.
I'm Alec Kandis.
And I don't know. We didn't even talk about where we're going to start. But I would kind of want to start football stuff. I mean, should we just do a little weekend recap stuff real quick? Or no?
Yeah. Let's do that.
I mean, I don't really want to talk about it that much every time. But
what do you mean?
We can keep track of.
You just want to get right into the topics?
Well, we can keep track of. If we want to say Hendricks dropped 22 points yesterday.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Hendricks did drop 22 points like a savage.
So we can keep
He was playing aggressive, too. He was stealing the ball, and he was making his layups. He was driving all the way down the court and making his layups. It was impressive.
And also, too, he tries to dribble a little bit more than the other kids,
yeah,
too, which
way
I
more.
like.
He was hitting that spin move in the post. You see him do that?
Yeah,
he hit like 2 or 3 times. Hendricks was doing this little spin move in the post because all the kids like try to tackle you. Hendricks was spinning through and hitting this nice little layup. He looked great. He was hyped up.
He, so first he made 8 points, 18 points. We talked about it last week. He had 0. Like, the flow of the game was off, and then he had 22 yesterday.
Yeah.
And so we'll just keep it track. I think I'm gonna run it. There's 2 more games in this season. I think by
That's it?
Yeah, but by 10/17, October 17th, it's just a 140. I'm gonna do another 5-game season and just run it back. That one's in November 13th to like December 18th. So I'm gonna run it back one more time. So
I love watching him, man.
Yeah, so it's fun, but yeah. I don't want it to open up every time with that. But other than we'll keep track of the points. 8,
Why
18,
not?
0, 22.
Vinny's so corny. The things you like decide not to talk about and shit, you're so corny.
So
this is
yeah.
This is my second week back in jiu-jitsu since my shoulder injury. I'm feeling good, man.
I bet.
I'm just a lot more patient now. I think just because I'm scared to get injured, but I just think everything out a lot better and feeling nice and strong. I had like a good 3.5 months of weightlifting for 6 days a week, and that adds up eventually, So I feel strong. I've been way smarter with my movements, keeping my hands in, not getting caught as much. So
I was telling you, your body just naturally evolves with it too. You just get more.
Yeah, working out 6 days a week, like every single week, does something though.
No, I'm not saying that doesn't do something. No, of course it does. Clearly, if you lift every day for every 6 days a week, it's gonna make you stronger. It's gonna help in jiu-jitsu because you're stronger. Yeah. But also, I'm saying there's a wisdom of jiu-jitsu. Your body just naturally keeps getting better with. Just gains wisdom.
Yeah.
So I think even though you were out for 3 months, your body's wisdom of the art still grows in that.
Yeah,
but of course, if you stay in shape, you were already before you started jiu-jitsu in better shape than most guys who train. So
my buddy today, he was like, "Dude, you must have been taking privates the last 3 months." It's like, nah.
That's funny. Well, you were getting good before you got hurt. So.
Yeah. I swear, I feel like before I was a lot more frantic, and I was always just like meeting muscle with muscle the whole time, Now I keep my frames. I try to keep my breath calm, and
nice.
It's just been working out for me. But I'm loving it.
Any other weekend recap? I don't know if you got anything else.
I mean, not really, other than the Tyson Fury knockout.
Yeah. Honestly, I watched the end of the fight. Do you know, did Deontay Wilder drop him in the 4th?
Twice. He dropped him twice.
That did happen. Okay.
Yeah. I watched that whole fight.
I didn't know if I saw something. It was the highlight of the first fight because I know he got dropped. But so Deontay Wilder dropped him twice.
But it wasn't like drop. Like the first one was a slip. The second one almost was a slip too. Like he hit him with a clean shot. Okay. But it wasn't like how it was last time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So he got dropped twice. I saw the last 3 rounds when he got finished.
Oh my God, bro. I didn't even tell you about this. I meant to tell you off the pod, but Vinny Paz has his boxing podcast.
Yeah.
Vinny Paz, for those who don't know, is one of Vinny and I's favorite rappers. He's like this independent, grudgy type guy. But he does his boxing podcast, and he was shitting on Wilder before the fight. It was so funny, dude.
Like, you were just funny because he was clowning on him?
Oh, yeah, but like heavy. And then after the fight, he posted like 30 photos of Fury like beating the shit out of him and like putting troll captions and shit. I don't know why Vinny Paz hates Wilder, but he does.
Where does Vinny Paz do this podcast?
It's on everything.
On everything.
But I watch his little clips on Instagram and shit, you know.
Okay.
But it was hilarious.
I was looking on YouTube. I just don't see it on YouTube unless he has its own.
It must be on Spotify and everything.
I see him knock him out the box.
Yeah.
Episode 12.
Uh-huh.
But that was 1 month ago on YouTube. Vinny Paz is a Patreon. What the fuck is Patreon? That's a video. Vinny Paz must be on Patreon. Maybe that's where he's doing the pod. Trying to get people to pay. But anyway,
it was a fun fight, though. Watching the big guys box, it makes it fun. Watching Fury in general makes it fun.
Fury's good, yeah.
I mean, he's amazing, bro. And he's so fucking big. Like, how's his cardio so crazy?
And how's his little brother so trash if he's just round Tyson all day?
It's disappointing.
He looks like he's trying to be too cute rather than be a good fighter.
That's what it is.
That was supposed to be.
And they're making that fight happen, it
Jake
seems.
Paul and Fury, it looks like.
I don't even want to watch that.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't even pay for that one.
I mean, like we saw, because the Tyson Fury, he was on some modeling show in Europe, so that's why he has like 3 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
He has more followers than Woodley.
That's not exciting. I don't know why he decided to go with him.
Yeah, well, it's not official, but
it looks like it is.
Tyron Woodley did get the tattoo on his middle finger, but it was almost too late, so
yeah.
We'll see how that pans out.
Tommy actually denied the contract. They only offered him $1 million or something.
What?
And he thought that was he thought it was disrespectful, and he turned it down.
Okay,
yeah.
Go home then. Bro.
That's the last thing I saw. Yeah, bro. You're not worth over $1 million. You haven't even
fought anybody.
And you almost got beat by this like 5'6" MMA guy. Like
you hated
that shit was disgusting. I was excited. Fury's little brother. I don't watch boxing, so coming in, I just I think he's gonna be a savage like his brother, but it was not the case.
The only other weekend thing is we were pushing Mackenzie Dern for a fucking week, and of course she blew our fucking 3-team parlay.
What the fuck,
but that's okay. That's how it goes. I told myself before, you shouldn't bet girl fights and don't bet heavyweights. Heavyweights, anyone can get dropped, and girls, you just don't know sometimes. So
that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
But we learned our lesson, so I guess that's it for the weekend. Day in Vegas. Did this lineup just come out, or this been out?
It's been out.
Travis Scott, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
November 12th through the 14th.
Did I send that to you?
No, it's on YouTube right now.
Oh yeah, no, it's been out.
That's a good lineup.
It's nice, right? Go? Yeah, probably.
What's crazy? It says Friday, Kendrick Lamar, and he's performing Section 180 in Good Kid, Mad City. But Section 80 is my favorite Kendrick Lamar album.
I wonder if he's gonna have his album out before then too.
We'll see. November 12th to the 14th.
But yeah, that's a hip hop festival.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah, probably.
Go?
Yeah.
Has Jaden brought it up yet, or no?
No.
Because what's today? October 11th. So it's literally a month from now.
Yeah.
Las Vegas Festival Grounds. All right. I have a lot of football stuff I want to talk about. We were gone for a week, and then I came back last week and didn't say much, but just a couple takes. First and foremost, I was looking at the futures. Alec got the futures from the M Casino, which is like a casino that's really way off the strip, kind of by itself, but you can get better odds there. When I placed the Heat and Mavericks 75-1, that's where I placed it at, and that was when the Heat played the Lakers in the pandemic, and the Heat got to the finals. But I had them at 75-1. That would have been a nice payout. Obviously, they ended up getting beat, so it don't really matter. But when I look at these odds, where you do get better value, Alec, is like, we'll get into NFL in a second, but like NBA, like if you feel like the Heat might be good, like Heat are 20-1 at Red Rock, but you can get them at like 30-1, or like, for example, like the Bulls are cute this year because they got all the DeMar DeRozan, Alonzo Ball, and Alex Caruso, and they already had some guys. They're 50-1 at a Red Rock, but they're 100-1 here at the M. So there's like cute long shot ones. Let me pull this up. Let me see. Blazers are the same, 50, 55-1. The only one that stood out was Heat, are 20-1 at Red Rock.
Yeah.
And they're 30-1 at the M, which I kind of like. And the only other one is Mavericks are 28-1, and they're 25-1 at Red Rock. But anyway, the thing I want to talk about with football is, they're basically saying with the odds right now, I'm pulling up William Hill, there's 10 teams left that can win the Super Bowl. And starting at Browns 14-1, Ravens 13, Chargers 10-1, Cardinals 9-1, Cowboys 9-1, Rams plus 850, Packers plus 750, Chiefs plus 750, and then Buccaneers and Bills are both 5-1. Bills, What's sad, you remember when Bills lost that week 1 and
Yeah.
they moved back to 12-1?
Mhm.
Now they're up to 5-1. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. But of those 10, I can cross up a couple. Browns aren't winning nothing. Cardinals aren't going to win nothing, and Rams aren't going to win nothing. So Bills, Buccaneers.
Rams too, huh?
Rams aren't winning.
No?
I've seen it in Stafford already. Yeah, he showed. They won that game on Thursday night, but there was like a stretch where if Deshaun Jackson didn't catch that like 60-yard touchdown, which really Stafford just threw in the air, a lot of times those usually get picked off, but he got lucky and Deshaun Jackson ran under it. But nah, Stafford, he can't put it together for 4 games to get to the Super Bowl or 3 games, so they're done. But the 2 teams that I was on the last like 3 weeks really that I was kept looking at the odds
Yeah.
were
Cowboys
and Chargers.
Yeah.
And now Cowboys, when I was talking about Cowboys were like 18-1, Chargers were like 20-1, and now Chargers are 10-1 and Cowboys are 9-1. So that's a little disheartening. And then also with Russell Wilson now going down for 4 to 8 weeks, they're saying hopefully it's closer to 4 weeks.
4 to 8 with his finger thing?
Yeah, 4 to 8 weeks. And they're saying closer to 4. And Russ pays the big bucks and he heals quick. But it pushed Seahawks all the way up to 75-1, bro.
It might be worth throwing a little
maybe
something
just because
on
if
there.
they could win, go 2-2 without him, and then he comes back. But
Yeah.
jeez,
What's that schedule looking like?
That's the only future that I have. I seen recently they have a good 3-game stretch before their bye, but I don't know. It still doesn't look promising. The funny thing is that NFC West that everyone was thinking like, yeah, they have 3 or 4 teams. I mean, Cardinals are still 5-0, but even today, like yesterday, Cardinals played the 49ers. It was 17-10, but Cardinals were really flat. 49ers were just starting Trey Lance at quarterback, and they just couldn't really move the ball. So I saw it in Cardinals. They're cute, but they aren't gonna. And now Kyler Murray already has a shoulder injury. He was like doing like some like shoulder stretches on the side. That's what happened last year. He hurt his shoulder, and then they declined in the second half of the season.
What do you see in Justin Herbert that you don't in Stafford? Grit,
testicular fortitude, and like sparkiness, and hasn't been a loser for a decade in the league. Like that adds up. Stafford was losing for the last 10 years in Lions. You build up these traits of like, I don't want to say you're willing to check out, but that's like the best thing I can see it when I'm watching it. They have these like checkout moments where they just don't make the throws. Like Savages like Herbert, he's not going to check out. He might, take a shot and it might throw a pick or something but he's, his testicular fortitude, the shit you lack, is like shows in Justin Herbert. You're kind of like Justin Herbert.
Bro, I'll stop you right now.
Some testicles.
I'll stop you right now. You need to stop disrespecting me.
But let me tell you about the Chargers real quick. Chargers up to 10-1, so there's no odds. And I'm not sure still if they go to the Super Bowl, but the Chargers have beat the 14-1 to win the Super Bowl Browns. They lost to the Cowboys, but that was 20-17 and easily could have won that game. So they beat the Browns. The only loss was to the Cowboys. They beat the Chiefs, who are plus 750. They beat the Chiefs, the Browns, the Raiders. Oh, that's the other thing I want to say, the Raiders. Derek Carr showed his true colors. He's back. Got beat by the Bears 14-9, or what was the final score? Something terrible. I even when they were 3-0, I kept telling Alex like Derek Carr isn't going to do it. And so that's done. So we can cross the Raiders off for the playoffs after week 5. Promise that. Oh, they're horrible. That's so disappointing. In Vegas, that's what Carr always does.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they're done. Any other teams that are just done? I mean, I like the Broncos more than the Raiders at this point with Teddy Bridgewater.
That was a fun game, man.
Yeah, I was listening to this podcast.
I was so upset with that interception in the end zone, like that last drive. Did you watch that final drive?
I had a red zone on, so they were switching back and forth, and they threw the pick in the end zone.
Yeah.
So, but Broncos could still make the playoffs because there's going to be one open spot in the AFC because the AFC right now for sure is going to be Bills, Chiefs, Chargers, Ravens, Browns. Titans are going to win that division, so there's 6. And then the 7th is either going to be the Raiders, Broncos, Patriots, Colts, Steelers, Bengals. One of those teams has to get in. Raiders aren't getting in. They're done. I promise they're done.
What ended up happening with that Bengals game?
Mason Crosby, the kicker for the Packers, missed 3 field goals.
Yeah, I saw it. It was 22-22.
Yeah, Joe Burrow threw a pick in overtime, though.
He did? Damn.
And they made it. So Packers, yeah. Let me do the cross-offs. So who do you think is going to make the playoffs between these? Broncos, Patriots, Steelers, Bengals, Colts. If you had to pick one.
Bengals.
Bengals?
Yeah.
That'd be optimistic. We'll see if they can keep putting it together. They looked good yesterday, but again, I told you what I thought too with the Packers. The Packers didn't look like they got up for that game. Mm-hmm. You know, waking up in Cincinnati, it's fucking probably dark and we're staying at a.
Do you have the odds right there of making it to the playoffs? Is it in there on like the second page or something?
On this paper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Obviously, this was before.
It was on Saturday, so these aren't completely updated, but I'm sure it's close. Bengals and Broncos.
Bengals make the playoffs. Yes, is plus 280.
Plus 280, huh?
Yeah, and it's probably they were 3-1. They lost now. They might go to plus.
So that probably dropped. Yeah, and what's the Broncos?
Broncos are minus 130.
And that probably dropped.
So they'll probably go up to like. It might stay.
I thought we could get better odds than that.
That's why they make the playoff ones aren't great.
I like the Bengals one 3-1.
Maybe. I mean, I'm liking it more now because that 7th spot is wide open. The more I watch these teams suck.
Burrow's a competitor. I've been liking what I've been seeing.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can't block, which is going to be an issue, but Burrow keeps getting beat up. But yeah, I like what I see with the Bengals. I mean, honestly, I think the Bengals and Broncos probably get that last spot. One of them. It's funny it happens to be those teams.
Yeah.
But I don't see it from.
Only thing, bro needs to stop running and like if you run slide, bro. Yeah. Like please slide.
Foot, bam, and slammed his head.
Like you are the Bengals. You are Cincinnati for the next fucking 10 years.
Well, and
you know
Jamar Chase too, the receiver that
Jamar
drafted number 5. He looks like the new age Andre Johnson to me.
Yeah.
He looks exactly like Andre Johnson. Just
please take care of your body. Like lose a game. Don't fucking sacrifice our whole hope for the next 10 years. You know.
And we'll see with the Ravens Colts tonight. I mean, sometimes the Colts can get it together, but what they've showed so far, I mean, they're up to 100-1. Fucking bums.
I mean, is Brady just gonna win it all again, or?
No. Well, so that's what I would end with before. I know. I honestly, the 3 teams in the NFC, I feel one of these teams are gonna make it to the Super Bowl. It's gonna be Buccaneers, Packers, or Cowboys. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty convinced it's one of those 3, and I'm not like going out on a limb by no means because Buccaneers are 5-1, Packers are plus 750.
I'm gonna cross off the Cowboys.
Cowboys are 9-1. But what I am doing is crossing off the Rams. I'm crossing off the 5-0 Cardinals. They're not making it to the Super Bowl. I'm telling you.
I agree with the Cardinals for sure.
Rams aren't. Stafford's a bum.
Yeah,
I just trust again in those spots. I'll take Rodgers. It's crazy to say it. I thought I was talking shit about Dak Prescott when him and Ezekiel Elliott were fucking giving each other handbags for their birthday. But no, Dak has shown me he's got some real fucking fight in him. So they're killing everybody.
It's a team sport though.
And their defense is better now. That's why actually the Cowboys are good. They lead the Trayvon Diggs has like 5 interceptions in 5 straight games. They got Michael Parsons, a rookie linebacker who's balling. So Cowboys, their defense is always trash. Their defense actually looks good now. So, and then they have DeMarcus Lawrence who's out for 6 to 8 weeks. If he comes back, they're going to be. Cowboys are dangerous.
If Cowboys win the Super Bowl, I'll have a sad year the rest of the year.
They're due.
Huh?
They're due.
Yeah.
It's either. I honestly, I'm really thinking.
Seeing Zeke on fucking Morning in America and shit, like that would just ruin.
Yeah,
my
Zeke.
year.
I don't want to see him. He needs to go
and they're doing the whole media put. I couldn't take that.
Yeah, so maybe the Packers do it then.
Yeah, hopefully.
The teams I was kind of questioning both those teams this year. Now, of course, Packers and Cowboys are kind of the teams I feel like the best about. Mm-hmm. But. We'll see with the Buccaneers. Buccaneers defense is just trash, and they're just beating up on bad people. Like, Brady had 4-11 and 5
People
touchdowns.
say the same shit every single year, though, with Tom Brady. They're only beating bad teams. They're only doing, and then they make a push every year.
Yeah. I mean, I bet them.
Tom Brady, luckily we drafted him in my league. He's the best quarterback in fucking fantasy right now.
No, he's
by far.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see. Again, I'm still putting Buccaneers up there. Buccaneers, Packers, Cowboys.
What are they looking like? Like 5-1, 6-1?
Buccaneers?
Yeah.
5-1,
Yeah.
And then in the AFC, I mean, it's kind of the 2 teams we played last night, Bills, Chiefs. And I really don't trust anyone else.
How are you feeling with the Chiefs?
Other than the Chargers. I still feel okay with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
they just got to get their shit together.
2-3, but if there's one plus, the teams they lost to were the Bills, who are number 1 in odds right now, the Chargers, who are the most new best surprise team, and the Ravens, who that game was close, 36-35. Chiefs could easily won that game too. Yeah. So it's and then they did get a win against the Browns, who people think are good.
Ed Reed got COVID for a game or something. Did we end up
Ed Reed?
Who's the coach for Kansas?
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
Yeah.
Didn't he get sick for the day?
He got dehydrated. Yeah, he was like.
He was dehydrated?
He was dehydrated, drinking too much and fucking.
Wait, is this your fucking doctor just know, or is this real?
He had to go to the hospital after the game because of dehydration.
Oh, damn.
That's big facts. And then, but he was good, yeah. Just not drinking enough water.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I really think there's only 5 teams that can win the Super Bowl now. We're down to that, which is unfortunate. Maybe 6 if you want to throw the Chargers in there. But, yeah, I think the only teams that can win the Super Bowl are going to be Bills, Chiefs, Buccaneers, Packers, Cowboys. It's a sad, sad world.
Why is that sad?
Well,
just not a lot of long shots.
Not a lot. Yeah, there's not many openings. I don't. It's in that kind of just. Like what's the point of these other teams then? Honestly,
I mean, that's how it is in every sport, though, right? It's like for the most part.
Yeah.
Football is the most open. I mean, I feel like basketball is not as open as the NFL is.
I mean,
there's still like 4 teams in basketball.
They're about the same. Yeah, they're about the same. Yeah. I mean, basketball right now looks more open than football does, but football, 2 weeks ago looked more open, like there was 9-10 teams, but
no, it doesn't.
I only see like 5 teams.
Yeah.
I know the odds say different, but
still a lot to develop, though.
Still a lot to develop, but yeah, I think in Bills, Chiefs, Packers, Buccaneers, Cowboys.
I mean, at 75-1, Russ might come back angry.
Yeah.
Like I might have to, just for fun, I might have to throw $50 on that.
Yeah,
or something.
I'm still optimistic because of if he comes back and but who knows?
Yeah.
Even when he was in, they were still they go flat sometimes. But
all right, cool. Is that it with football?
Yeah, I don't have anything else with football.
Did you have some basketball takes, or is that?
Well, we're gonna do basketball because the season starts next week.
Okay.
So maybe we should just save all basketball for next week.
All right, cool.
But yeah, because we can do futures, all that stuff next week. So fuck all that.
Yeah.
Let's do. Do you want to get into Netflix shows now, or?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna do. I don't care. What do you want to do? Do you want to do Squid Game?
Yeah, let's do. Let's do Squid Game. I finished it last night, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
How?
Wait, you're not done?
I'm on the last episode, so I watched.
Wait, so do you know who?
Yeah, it's just the guy.
Wait, hold up. Spoiler alert. First off, we're gonna talk about all this show.
Cares to watch this show.
Yeah.
I need to blow my nose real quick, but.
So you're on episode 8, and I'm on.
No, I'm on episode 9.
Oh, you're on the last one.
I saw when the 2 Asians fight in the rain, and the guy ends up killing himself in his neck.
Oh, so you did see it?
Yeah, I see that. So I don't know if anything else randomly happens.
Yeah.
And then he's sitting in the room.
Fuck, because that's the main thing I want to talk about is like that last little thing.
Something happens right at the end.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Well, tell me.
No, you gotta finish it. I'm not gonna spoil it.
I want to know.
I'm not doing that.
No, tell me. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna put on mute right now in the background while we're on the pod.
Are you for real? Do you want me to spoil it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back. What else? What
happens? All right. Well, so the old man ended up being the guy that ran the whole show. The old man that was his partner. Okay. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. He made the Squid Games. Like he was running the whole thing.
But I thought he got shot in the head.
No.
Oh, wow.
Well, because they never showed him getting shot. If you paid attention, when everyone was getting executed, they show everyone die except him. They pan the camera off,
away, and he's like in the room.
And then you just hear the gunshot. But nah, he's actually the main guy. Okay, he was the guy running it.
Finish it then.
Huh?
Okay, keep going then.
See, I told you I don't want to spoil it.
No, it's okay. So keep telling me. Keep going.
Yeah?
Yeah, you already told me.
Well, no, there's more shit.
I'm not ruined. I'm not, I don't care.
Are you bummed?
No, I'm not bummed.
Okay. I don't want to tell you.
Feelings attached to it. I want to know.
That's crazy, though, right? Yeah. So the old guy. So
the last one I saw, he's sitting in there drinking champagne with the guy, and the guy has like black the thing over his eyes, and they're in that little room.
Okay.
The guy who kept wearing the real black mask, he had the black mask off, the Asian dude.
Yeah.
The guy just won. He just sitting.
And the limo, right?
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the limo or whatever. Okay. Yeah. And then he ends up going and getting the kid, the girl who died. What's her name? I don't remember any of their names. Yeah, the third girl. You know, that got her throat slit. Yeah. He goes and gets her little brother from the orphanage, and then.
Wait. So did he get all the money?
Yeah.
They actually give him the money?
Well, it's kind of confusing.
Questioning whether they gave him the money or not.
No, he refused to use it. In the beginning, you see him, he's like a bum or something the rest of the episode, and he doesn't have any money. And then he goes and meets the old man, and then they have their little shebang and whatever. I'm not going to spoil all of it because there's other little details. But then he's like, all right, he starts to use the money. He goes and gets a new fucking haircut, turns into a new man. And then he goes and gets her little brother. And then the mom of his best friend, the second guy. Fuck, I wish I knew their names.
I don't know any names, but mom of the best friend.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, the mom that was working in the market, the second place guy.
Okay, second place guy, yeah.
Yeah, his mom. He gives the kid to her, so she adopts the kid, and he leaves him with a suitcase and walks away. And then there's like
money.
Shit ton of money.
When the guy stabbed himself in the neck, he said, "Make sure you take care of my mom."
Yeah, and he's like, he said that he was like, "This was your son's cut." He wrote a little note in the suitcase, and then he dips, and then yeah. Do you want me to spoil it all? All right, and then he goes to the airport. He's gonna go meet his daughter or whatever, and he's on with the transport train in the airport, and he hears the guy getting slapped, and he looks through the train, and the same guy that recruited him for the show is doing the same thing, and he freaks out. He runs to the other side trying to catch him, and the guy's already in the train dipping. But the guy he was trying to recruit, he ends up beating the shit like, don't do it, and he steals his card. And then it ends with him about to board the airport and him looking at the card. He talks to his daughter, and then right before he gets on the plane, he says "fuck it" and looks at the card and starts walking out of the terminal, like he was gonna go join the game again, basically.
So So obviously he got some money if he went and handed the briefcase.
No, he had the money. He got the money. Yeah, but he was just refusing to use it. And then after he talked to the old guy, I guess he changed his mind.
Why do you think that show ended up being so big?
It's a really good show, and there's a lot of symbolism in it. There's a bunch of deep meaning. I mean, everyone's talking about the elites and all the weird shit they're doing. It was just perfect timing with what's going on in the world. That's what I feel.
I haven't seen other things. I mean, I saw the black and white checkerboard shit. And
you saw? Okay, probably you and I were the only ones that picked up on that.
To me right away.
No one said anything about that.
Really?
Yeah, about the triangle with the fucking checkerboard. That's the first thing I thought.
And they had all the gold masks. Like that's the real shit. People really be doing
that's what I was thinking the whole time. But I just feel like it's perfect for the time. You know. Like these crazy elites doing weird gay shit, you know, and then fucking.
They even showed where the waiter, he had him take his mask and wanted to get him nut or whatever.
Yeah, and he grabs his nuts.
I was watching with Hendrix at that point. I had to fast forward it for a second.
Yeah.
And it's like watching the show.
I could take a few scenes.
What's crazy is like even Fortnite made Squid Game rooms. So you could go in this room where all the bunks are and the money bags up there. Hendrix was loving it. They're playing red light, green light. They have the red light, green light room where it would go green, you run up, and it red, and the characters have to stop. So they were pushing it everywhere. So.
The show was first off, I loved the show. I thought it was really good.
1 to 10. We got to get back to consistent with our scale of 1 to 10s, but I'm trying to think. When I say that, I'm saying based on what we've judged other shows.
Let's end it with that though. Let's not do that yet. Okay. Is there any other takes that you have on the show?
I didn't have any other takes.
Who was your favorite character? Or like, were you optimistic?
I like the Middle Eastern dude who ended up getting killed.
I thought
he was going to go farther. I thought that was a shitty way for him to go out.
Yeah.
But that's how they were setting up the guy who got second. It really was just an asshole.
He's just a scumbag.
Yeah, a scumbag. So, if I had to pick, probably him. And I like the third place girl.
She was my favorite.
She was cool,
yeah. I really wanted her to win.
I like the crazy girl, too. She was just kind of crazy.
Oh, no, she annoyed the fuck out of me. Especially how did you watch it? Did you listen to the English voiceover or how did you do it?
English voiceover.
You did?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I kind of I try to go back and forth.
But it was cool. If I'm just sitting up, it's okay. It's just my setting.
Some shows the voices are too off from their faces, and I'll just do the subtitles, you know, and then I'll just listen to whatever language the show's in. But with this one, I listened to the voiceover. But
I like the main character too. He was cool.
No, he was cool. Yeah.
But
it was just so
probably the Middle Eastern. I think he was cool. He seemed like a good guy.
It was just predictable, and I really was expecting something crazy to happen.
That's why I was wondering at the end if something weird happened. But I was
I mean, the old man running the whole shit the whole time was.
Does he pop up again?
Yeah. Oh, okay. You see him at the end. And they have a little interaction.
I'm going to watch the end of it. Like I said, I was trying to rush it.
I mean, actually, you know what? The old man and the girl were probably my favorite, you know?
The girl in the Middle Eastern, dude.
How about the part when they're cutting up the bodies and selling their organs to the Chinese and shit?
That was one thing when I was watching it, it confused me. First off,
Which part?
Like, they grabbed the doctor to come help to cut the hearts out and shit. Yeah. Like, I didn't get, why did that start? Like, the guys who were working, they were just trying to sell the organs to make some side money.
Yeah.
So at first, I thought it was just the one cop guy trying to bring. I guess that would have been one of my favorite characters too, honestly.
Oh, the cop, yeah, he was cool too. Yeah.
But I thought,
and it was his brother the whole time, dude. That was pretty. I was kind of starting to expect that though too.
But I thought his brother was killed. I thought one of the earlier guys, like when they were doing the cookie, making the triangle, the cookie, and the umbrellas. Like I thought he found his brother dead right there. I thought like.
Oh, when he was looking around.
There was a couple times where you thought it was him and he was going over and saw it. So I thought it was his brother, but whatever. So
yeah, I know. I honestly was thinking he was the main guy with the black mask. I was thinking his brother was either. Oh, it was him.
It was him.
It was. I was thinking it was him or the main guy who ended up being the old man. I don't get how it was his
brother if he just got like went missing a couple of days before that. Unless this was
that's what confused me too.
Because when he first was like wondering about it when they came back the first time from the game and he said my brother got the car missing a couple of days ago.
Well, they obviously had him to come run it. So.
Well, and also didn't he pull up something too?
When he's going through the files,
and it showed that his brother was there in 2015
and he won it.
So he won it twice. So then he must have ran it.
Yeah, they must have liked him, and he started running it. But that was like when he shot him. I mean, I hated that too.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, and then the only thing that I thought was weird was I just didn't get why those guys were bringing them and cutting their heart out just because they thought they could make a bunch of money selling.
They were that shit's real in real life. Organs and shit like selling livers and fucking
on the internet.
Right, the fucking dark web and shit. Even
other
than that, that shit sells. So they were just making the side money. I didn't really. Oh, what did you think of like the main villain in the group, the fucking big Asian guy?
He was cool. I liked him.
Yeah,
he was cool.
He was a great actor.
Yeah, I liked him. He was
great actor.
He was a character I enjoyed.
Yeah, he made it exciting.
Yeah,
for
he was
sure.
fun. And then the girl grabbed.
He was a good bad guy.
Jumped off.
Yeah. That was a good ending.
One with this, and we'll do our rating. What game did you like the most if you had to pick one?
Which game did I like the most?
The marbles, the cookie, red light, green light, the tug of war.
The marbles.
Well, I guess the last game. But the last game wasn't good. That wasn't that good. But
I'd probably feel, if I was there, I'd probably feel most confident with the tug of war.
Tug of war?
Yeah.
But that one you're counting on 9 other people, too.
Huh?
That was cute. That was cute how they won that one, too.
I love that with the old guy,
Technique and shit.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I love that. That might have been one of my favorite scenes in that. Which one would you, like, if you had to choose one of the games to participate in? I guess you're right, because tug of war, you have to rely on your other 8 people. Yeah, tug of war's cool to get
a good team, but I don't know. I mean...
If you had to choose
the cookie one seemed a little tough.
Yeah, I'd fuck that shit up.
Especially if you had the umbrella one. Like he picked the hardest one. Yeah. And that girl, I thought it was weird that the girl was able to get away with the little lighter underneath the slide. Like there was all these cameras.
That irritated me too.
And then he dropped it to the dude. But that was cool. At least the guy started licking it and shit. That was funny.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You see a lot of these YouTube shows now are doing it too. Like the ones Hendrix watches.
Oh, the challenges?
They're doing like Squid Game challenges with the cookies. Should do that.
We might be a little late now.
Yeah, But yeah, I don't know. I think
if you had to participate in one though, which
the red light, green light was a little intense, but probably that one.
You would,
bro. Yeah, probably that one. But that's just your control your body. Just that would be the best. Because what's the other option? Again, the tug of war, of course.
I used to kill in elementary school with that game.
What, red light, green light?
Yeah.
The cookie one's too hard. I mean, that just seemed a little rough.
Unless you have a triangle.
Maybe, yeah. And what was the other one? The cookie, tug of war,
marbles. The fucking glass walkway bridge.
Yeah, glass walkway. I'm cool.
I'm so good.
Yeah, I would say the red light, green light, the first one, which was intense to start it off. The red light, green one, people were just getting sprayed.
I guess you're right because you only have to rely on yourself in that one.
You just have to pace yourself right. Just don't fucking move too fast so you can't stop. Hendrix been playing it around the house. Yeah, me and Shanae played it in the kitchen last night.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we're like red light, green light. And he just keeps running. He thinks it's funny, but. All right, so let's give our rating. Squid Game. And luckily, there's a lot of shows coming out now, too. So I think, because I don't know if we've really both. Oh, no, we did. We started with clickbait. I don't remember what we gave. I think we both gave clickbait 8. 8. So let's try to be consistent, because we got a lot of shows coming. And I'm going to do them whether you watch them or not. We got, all these shows
I'll keep watching them. Okay. If it's good like this, you have to. Okay. I probably won't watch the ones that are already 5, 6 seasons deep. Yeah, you got to catch up on them. All right, well then. So what do you. So yeah, so then what's the rating? Honestly, I get how they ended it, but they kind of ruined it. I obviously understand they're trying to make a second season.
Is that what they're trying to do?
Yeah, but it made it corny to me. And like, can you just send your daughter a fucking gift? Can you stop telling your daughter you're coming and not give her a fucking gift? That shit pissed me off. Yeah, that like irritated me.
It makes me upset.
Yeah, and that's how he ends it. He's like, yeah, I got a good present for you. He has a shit ton of money. He's about to get on the plane. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go back to hell real quick. Like, I'm like, just like, can you UPS it to your daughter at least? Can you send her the gift?
They're gonna have season 2, and he's gonna be the bad guy running it.
Nah, I think he's gonna go and try to fuck up all the guys that are running it. I think I think he's gonna try to sabotage it.
All right, so
but
I'll give my rating for now. I'll give it. So if we give Clickbait 8, I'll give it. To me, I'm gonna give it 6.5. I'm not like overly.
Really?
Yeah. I was interested, and it definitely kept you interested and kept me locked in. That's why I called you and told you to watch it. But when I really think about it, it wasn't like super in depth or nothing. Or that's just how I feel. I'll give it 6.5.
Okay.
Clickbait with 8, I still like Clickbait better. Right? I mean,
I like this more.
You like that more? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I like this more.
Okay.
I honestly, the ending, and it was just a little bit too predictable. If it like,
I guess that's it. It was predictable, and it's just
Yeah, but it's still such a good show. They built the characters amazing. Like
I
enjoyed every storyline.
I
and
thought everyone was gonna die. That's what I honestly thought.
Really, they're just gonna kill.
Like no one really gets the money. We just kill you all.
I wish that we didn't see there was season 1. Like they were setting it up for a second season. Like the whole time in my head, I'm thinking the good guys, or they're just gonna switch the thing to one of the 3 main characters. I was thinking the main guy was gonna die, and then they'd switch it to the girl's story, or the other guy, or the Indian guy's story.
Men are dominant in Asian, so they had to have the men win.
Yeah, but it's modern times. Yeah. It's a little different.
In Asia, they're still
yeah, but that's Korea. It's not like China type shit. But I'm gonna give it an 8 too. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay, so it is under Clickbait because we gave 8 Clickbait.
Yeah, Clickbait was good.
I agree,
Clickbait wasn't predictable.
That makes you want to keep watching it. But in that's really all it did. It just kept me wanting to see what happened in the game and who won the game. But in that, like I said, there was, I
like the characters a lot more in this show.
Yeah.
It was just the predictable sense that kind of, and the ending. And that's just personal preference. I hate when the thing with the daughter. That shit irritates me. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, I might boost it a little bit. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
All right.
Little under Clickbait.
Give it a 7.5. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. But
6.5 is low, bro.
Yeah, there wasn't much depth to it.
You really didn't like it that much?
No, I'm not saying.
I mean, you're the one that called me and told me to watch it.
Because I was interested in the hype, and I get why it keeps you going, to watch the game. But yeah, that's just how I feel. But there wasn't much to it other than seeing who won the game.
Really?
Yeah, and maybe too. Also, you can't. Again, maybe that's part of the thing when it's the English voice over it. Maybe you can't connect to the characters as much as you would like to either. So maybe that takes away from it a little bit, but I don't know.
I honestly thought they did a good job with that. I was connected with the characters.
Did a good job with it too.
Yeah. So, cool. All right, so 7.5, 6.5.
6.5. That's our little Squid Game recap. We could try this video, see if it still has life.
Yeah. No, we will. We'll do it. Yeah. I'm gonna watch season 2 for sure.
Okay, if it comes out.
Yeah.
But we got a bunch of shows coming up that I'm excited for. We're only 3 weeks away from Ozark.
Oh, when's the Last Kingdom? I know you never ended up watching. I fucking love that show. I need that next season.
Did you ever try watching the new season of the show you do like? The one with the Hobson one?
Money Heist? No, there's trauma associated with that one. But I made it to like the first or second episode, but I can't watch it.
Okay. Can we expound or no?
No.
There's trauma.
There's trauma associated with that, yeah.
Okay, well, next subject. I don't even really have much to say about. Should we talk about the Dave Chapelle? I mean,
yeah, 100%, bro. See, this is what I'm saying with you. Why do you do this?
Well, what are we gonna do?
We've been so excited about this shit. I mean, he talked about so many things. Like Dave Chappelle's a legend. Let's give him his flowers. Okay, you fucking pussy.
You say there it is. Yeah. I mean,
Give your breakdown, big brother.
I mean, I honestly think Dave Chappelle killed that shit. I was dying laughing, and
I think there's a place. Come on, dog.
I think there's a place for someone to.
Jeez.
To have there's two sides to every coin. So.
Oh, that's why.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
So you're pussy. That's why you don't want to talk about it.
It's cool. Yeah. What's your take on it?
I mean, it was amazing. First off, Dave Chappelle always just so his punchlines and his setups are so amazing, and he's educating you and making it funny at the same time. Like, he's such a fucking legend.
Yeah,
he might be like one of the biggest legends of all time. Walked away from 50 million. 100%. Like, what man's character can you even place with Dave Chappelle?
100%.
That's alive.
Bought a bunch of land in the middle of Ohio, and
out some we're from Ohio. It's not fun there.
Yellow River, Yellow Lake, or whatever that place is called.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, honestly, no, I'm not being pussy on it. But no, I love seeing someone speak truth to things people don't want to speak about this day and age. So
right.
I definitely appreciate when I see it. So.
And doing it the right way too. Yeah. He's not just slandering people. He's just showing both sides and then, makes it funny at the same time.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
the only thing I didn't like is he kept doing the Martin Luther King, like talking into his voice but saying the crazy shit.
Yeah.
My spirit didn't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like Martin Luther King and jokes like that.
You're just trying to be funny.
No, I know, but that was the only
funny.
part I didn't like. That was hurting my heart a little bit.
I wondered the one thing. This is like totally random. Why he always smoked cigarettes during it. I wonder why he didn't smoke any cigarettes during the whole thing. Yeah.
Maybe he's on the vapes now. I don't know.
It must have been maybe something with where he was doing the performance at. But I also wonder like why would he do a performance? He can't smoke the cigarette the whole time.
Yeah.
But that's always his bag. And if he smokes cigarettes all the time, it makes you like calmer. But anyway.
But he performed them. What was your favorite joke? Do you remember?
Yeah, I know.
Which one?
I don't know exactly word for word. He's like, I don't care if you're a guy or a girl at this point, but if you're a big guy with your shirt tied in and you see your belly button, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. Like, that shit would have to be dying.
Yeah, we definitely can't do that one justice, but
they're like, did you? They were like, yeah, you smacked the bitch. Yeah, I did. I smacked the shit out of her. That shit was hilarious.
He's like, some woman reported that I beat the shit out of her in a club to TMZ, and TMZ didn't believe it. And he's like, nah, I beat the shit out of that chick.
That was fun.
That was my favorite one too. That was the last story was a little sad about the transgender that passed away. But whole thing was amazing.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. And now that was his last deal on Netflix. He kept saying that he's going to be gone for a while, so maybe he will. And he made a comment in there too, like the last 17 months been the worst months of his life. Because he's been more in the media, and so we'll see. Maybe he'll take a year or two away. But
nice hiatus.
They're gonna come with the fucking U-Haul truck of money. So is. So probably Netflix.
Yeah.
I think this deal was $100 million that he signed last one. I think the numbers were out there somewhere, but I'm not sure. But I think he signed like $100 million deal with Netflix.
Yeah.
For this 6
for the 3 set
or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Was it 3 or 6?
I think it was 3 specials. Yeah. All great though. This was my favorite. It might just be because of the most recent one, but I really enjoyed it.
Most relevant subjects are always gonna.
Is he the best stand-up of all time?
I think so. Again, and I don't know all the people like that. So
did you ever go back and watch like the old Eddie Murphys? Or you really? You never did?
I never watched old Eddie Murphys, the old Chris Rock stuff.
You haven't? Oh wow. Yeah.
Stuff, as I was coming up, like I saw the Kevin Hart stuff and the Cat Williams stuff. Cat Williams was always super funny.
Cat Williams is great. He's funny. You know who's like, and no one really, Martin Lawrence. His stand up is fucking. I love that guy.
I love Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence is funny to me in movies, but I never seen his stand up either.
Could you give a top 5 off your head or no? Stand ups?
Just from
you want to give like a rough little.
Just from my take, from what I've seen.
Yeah. Just stand up, not just funny guys.
Yeah. Cat Williams. Dave
Number 1.
Let me just
do order. I hate when you do that.
I don't know because
well, this is a rough one.
I never even thought of 5, so let me.
We could always revisit it.
5 out because I've seen some that were funny in person, but I don't remember who it was. Like, was Joey Diaz funny in person?
You were there, not me.
I know, but I can't remember. Someone was funny in person, but it wasn't Joe.
That's
just it wasn't Joe. That's for sure.
How about 3? Let's do 3.
Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle. I got 3 for sure. There was an early Kevin Hart one that was funny. I'm more he got sold out. It wasn't as funny, but he had 1 or 2 early ones.
His first 2 were hilarious.
Some were funny. So.
People he's like liking Drake now. People just don't.
Sold out. It's like if you like, it's like your favorite are like Kevin Hart, like your favorite people, right? Kevin Hart, The Rock, and Drake.
My top 3, my idols.
But no, like Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams. I'll say some early Kevin Hart stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I do Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, and then Eddie Murphy.
Dad showed us that one guy who was hilarious too that one time.
Oh my god,
that
no,
Italian
bro.
White dude.
Yeah, he was funny.
Hilarious.
No, who's the other fucking black guy, dude? Fuck. He was in all the movies back in the day. I watched like 2 specials of his with Dad.
Hewley?
With the fro. Fuck, bro.
With the fro.
He's a legend. He was in all the movies. He's one of the biggest stars. Like, oh my god, this is so disrespectful.
Eddie Murphy.
No.
Fro, like tell me a movie.
They're all old movies. Dad showed it. I think you and Dad and I watched a couple of his specials.
He's old?
Yeah, older. He's dead now. Fuck. I don't know. I'll just say right now, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy would be my top 3. Old Eddie Murphy. He was supposed to make a return, but he never did.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next stuff.
Okay.
This is random, and then we'll I saw this video. I'm gonna send it to you right now, so you don't think I'm bullshitting. So, if you had to guess which country,
Yeah. I'm trying to find this.
Coca-Cola has made the obesity capital of the world, what is the country?
U.S. Oh, fucking Richard Pryor. Jeez.
Richard Pryor. Okay, you're talking about the
Richard
OG
Pryor.
veteran who they always say.
Yeah. His old shit, if you can watch, first off, it's the same with music. If you can go, like, I was born in 98. If I can listen to music from 98 and enjoy it, that shit's classic, right? Like,
it's timeless.
It's timeless. Same with Richard Pryor's comedy. Like, if I can watch it, I mean, I don't even know when he was recording 70s, 80s, and I can laugh, like, hard, like, get fucking gut laughs. Legend shit. So, Richard Pryor.
There's that other guy, too, that white guy who has
I
those
can't
old
believe
school
we didn't.
videos, which are hilarious. What is that one guy who was talk shit about the government? And I've showed you those videos before. You think you all got a choice? You don't. Your life sucks.
Yeah, but it wasn't funny though.
That shit is hilarious.
No.
I thought that shit was
it was
hilarious.
like George Carlin.
George Carlin.
Yeah, I love him.
George Carlin?
Yeah, Carlin.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
He's one of mine for sure. No, there were some funny ones on there, bro.
No, I love his shit. Yeah, maybe I just watched him so many
And
times
it's the
they'll
same
make
thing.
me
He's
laugh.
just talking truth, and that same Dave Chapelle.
Yeah,
does.
no, but
He
I
does his
get
own
gut
thing.
laughs from Dave Chappelle shit. George Carlin was just like exposing shit, and it was like, haha.
Yeah.
You know, not like laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, George Carlin's a legend too.
So you're giving America is the U.S. Coca-Cola.
I mean, hold up. Let me think of some fat people real quick.
Okay, there you go. Because not America, so how about that?
Brazil.
Brazil are like pretty good shape, bro.
I've seen some fat Brazilians.
Yeah, you've seen fat everything. Brazilians
That's
are actually
true.
pretty good shape compared to most people.
Yeah?
Yeah. They're not like.
Can I get a hint?
There isn't like really many fat Brazilians, really.
Can I get a hint?
Can you get a hint?
Is it
I mean,
in
I already told you it's
Asia?
not America.
Is it in
Asians
Europe?
are small.
Is it in Europe?
There's
Okay.
barely any fat Asians.
Whoa. Hold
Okay.
up. Is it in Europe? Is it...
There are fat
Give me a
Asians.
hint. Huh?
There's a lot of fat Asians.
Bro, sumos? Have you seen sumo
No,
wrestlers?
that's it though. They're like personally.
No,
fat.
typically they're in good shape, yeah. But
Yeah.
can I get the fucking continent or something? Give me a hint.
Continent, like no, I mean.
Give me a hint.
What?
Give me some type of hint,
What
you
kind
fuck.
of hint? Okay, they're like their color is a little darker.
Can I get like Europe fucking...
No.
Their color is darker?
Yeah.
Damn, that's not what I was thinking.
All right.
And I don't feel like that. You shouldn't have hinted like that.
Check your phone.
Oh,
You say
Mexico.
Coca-Cola makes Mexico the obesity capital of the world.
Wow.
Deadly addiction. I just saw the video and I thought it was interesting. And
No way.
And because Mexicans have their own Coke, the Coke in a bottle. Remember I used to
That
get the
that good
Mexican
sugar
cola.
cane one.
It's
That's when you got fat
no
too.
fructose corn syrup, so that shit's fire.
Vinny was fat for like 3 months, and it was because of fucking.
Nah, and fucking Oxycontin. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
But
I was trying to make it light.
No, it's okay.
and the Coke though.
The truth. Yeah, when I was on Oxycontin, I like those fucking Cokes. I had fucking
And saltine crackers.
and I had legendary Cokes. Fucking,
Yeah.
I was getting like all different types of flavors of the old school bottle Cokes, but I still want some of those actually. But
Every time I drink one, I think of you.
yeah. But anyway, Coca-Cola makes Mexico obesity capital of the world.
That's surprising.
Yep, that's a cross off.
They took our title, huh?
I guess so. Where are we at time?
We are at 47.
47. Okay. So could we still get the UFC Fight Night? So
And I have my NFT.
Okay, let's
one
get the
too.
UFC Fight Night, and we'll save the NFT for all our like
And
end of the-
music
end of the
as well.
song.
Yeah.
With UFC, we'll do the NFT songs of the week. Let's do the UFC then.
All right, cool.
All right. So
Do you have the list in front of you?
No, I don't have
Fuck.
the computer, but I can pull it up.
Okay.
But you have the Tapology stuff that I could. I just don't know the main card.
Yeah, it's just when I click off, it slows down our pod,
well, then
but
just
it's
put it
all
on
good.
your
I
phone
already
then.
did it. I already did it.
I mean, just pull up Best Vitals on your phone. But you know what I'm saying? I just don't know the.
I
So
got
we
it.
got while he's pulling up, we have a UFC Fight Night this weekend. What's unfortunate, it was supposed to be Holly Holm, but now it's Aspen Ladd, who just missed weight like 2 weeks ago. And people were killing her. Misha Tate went out and killed her and said she was cheating and all this shit.
Yeah.
But they canceled her fight, so she stepped in though. So it's Aspen Ladd versus Norma Dumont. I watch a lot of UFC for 15 straight years. That's on everything, and I don't know who Norma Dumont is. So
She's number 7 in the division.
okay. Who has she beat? Like
2-fight win streak. She beat Ashley Evans Smith, who I've
Okay.
never heard of, and then Felicia Spencer
is
by
she-
split
what
decision.
Is she ethnicity?
She's Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Yeah.
And then Aspen Ladd. So right now what I have is William Hill is minus Aspen Ladd minus 150, Norma Dumont plus 125. This is the order that's on here. I don't know if this is the main card, but Andre Arlovsky versus Carlos Felipe.
Yep.
Is that what's showing on you?
Uh-huh.
William Hill, it's -110, -110.
Oh, it's a pick'em, huh?
Yeah.
And then Jim Miller versus Eric Gonzalez.
Okay,
Let's just do those 3 fights unless you see something else you'd like to throw in there.
Julian Marquez, Andrew Sanchez, they both trained at Syndicate for a minute. What's it saying? I'm just curious. Does it show what the 5 main card fights are on that one?
Yeah.
What are the 5 main cards?
Julian Marquez versus Jordan Wright.
Okay.
Manon Fiorot versus Mayra Bueno Silva.
Those dudes or girls?
Females.
Okay.
Jim Miller versus Eric Gonzalez, and then the
Arlovsky.
co-main and the main.
Yeah, we can do those 5 then. That's fine.
You want to do all 5?
Yeah, because Julian Marquez has been on a streak, and Julian Marquez is pretty cool because he was the one. He won that one fight, and he called out the Kansas City players like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. He was like, "I'll challenge you guys to like a frisbee game or something like that."
Who was this?
Julian Marquez.
Okay.
And he's also the one who called out Miley Cyrus after one of his fights. And Miley Cyrus ended up talking to him back. But he trained at UFC. He trained at Syndicate for a little bit. And in his last thing, Ben Askren did a celebrity. What's the game Ben Askren loves at his house? Throwing
the ultimate frisbee thing.
Yeah,
frisbee golf, whatever it is.
It has some name, but yeah. But
something I'll never play.
They did a celebrity thing, and he was one of them there. So Julian Marquez has made some like nice little push. But on top of that, he's won, I think, 3 or 4 in a row.
His nickname is the Cuban Missile Crisis.
He's a goofball, but what's he's won? He's won 3 or 4 in a row, right?
Versus the Beverly Hills Ninja, Jordan Wright. Yuck.
Ew, is that dude white or black? Jordan Wright.
White. Very white.
Julian Marquez.
Kind of looks like he could be related to me, white.
Julian Marquez won a couple in a row, right? Can you tell me that?
Yeah, 2 in a row.
Okay. I like that fight. I got Julian Marquez by decision.
I've Julian Marquez by first round TKO.
Okay. Ooh.
-200 is shown on here. Is that what you have? Or do they not have it?
A little bit more. -230. Jordan Wright +190.
Okay. So it's kind of similar.
All right. Next one, are we doing Eric Gonzalez versus Jim Miller?
No, it's Manon
Fiorot.
Yeah.
Mariah Bueno.
We got titled. We actually are number 1, Vin. Did you see?
Oh yeah.
What are we number 1 in?
We're number 1 pound for pound, just butchering names.
Butchering names. Yeah. So forgive us.
But
yeah.
I've been watching fights for a long time, and like if your name's weird, your name's weird. But
we're a little retarded.
Manon Fiorot versus Mayra Bueno. I think I aced that.
There we go.
These are women. Are they
Bueno Silva?
Are they winning fights? Mine just is Mayra Bueno.
So the French female Manon Fiorot, the Beast, is
Beast from France.
She's 7-1. They're both 7-1.
Okay.
Actually, so I'm saying she's -200.
Yeah, William Hill -210. Mayra Bueno +175. Are they both on winning streaks?
So Manon looks like at least on a 5 winning streak, and Mayra is on a 1.
A 1?
Yeah, 1 fight win streak.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Manon Fiorot.
Oh, 1 was a draw. She's coming off a draw, actually. So a win and then a draw. Her last fight was a draw.
Versus who?
Montana De La Rosa.
That's a good fight. I like Montana. And Manon, who does Manon beat? And were they in the UFC?
About to tell you right now.
Manon Fiorot.
Oh, wait, nah. She lost 1 fight. Yeah, she's on the 7 fight win streak.
But I'm saying has she won fights in the UFC, like the last couple ones?
Yeah. Her last 2.
Or in the UFC?
In the UFC. Tabitha Ricci?
TKOs or decisions?
That's a standing TKO, 3rd round. Oh, no, 2nd round, her last one. And then, 2nd round, her last 2 TKOs.
Nice. Okay, I got not Fiorot by 2nd round TKO.
Yeah.
Boom!
I'm going to go 1st round TKO. Manon Fiorot.
Okay.
The Beast.
Are we on to Eric Gonzalez and Jimmy Miller?
Yeah.
Can't believe the old man Jimmy getting the favorite here. -195. Eric Gonzalez +165. What's Eric Gonzalez is about? I don't even know him.
He's 14-5. Let me see. He has on a 2 fight win streak.
In the UFC?
Last fight was in the UFC against. Oh no. No, this is his first fight in the UFC.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how did he win the last 2?
Decision. His last fight, unanimous decision, and then the one before that, 3rd round TKO.
What is he, a Mexican dude?
He is
young?
American Mexican.
Is he young?
29. Standing at 5'11" with a 74-inch reach.
And Jim, why is Jim -1? I don't trust any old dude
Just
-195.
Yeah, 30.
Jim,
He's not that 38. That's not too bad. Just only. I mean, he's fought fucking 50 times though.
And
so
fought everybody.
So he's really like 48.
Okay.
But
So what do you feel with this fight?
He's on a 2-fight losing streak. I never liked the old guys, but Jim has a little grit to him that I like.
He just might not move that much anymore.
I mean, Eric Gonzalez, this is his first fight in the UFC.
Is Eric Gonzalez looking in good shape? Like an athlete? Or just like a...
He has like a Nate Diaz build to him.
Okay. That's a good sign for That's a good sign for Jim Miller then.
Yeah. What did you say the odds were looking like?
Jim Miller's minus 195.
I'm seeing minus 200 on here.
Eric Gonzalez plus 1. Yeah, it's one on FanDuel. I'm just reading the William Hill one. FanDuel has minus 200. Plus 160.
I mean,
that's a lot for an
Jim's
old guy.
coming off a 2-fight win.
I got Eric Gonzalez by decision.
Yeah, that's how you feel? He has a 3-inch reach advantage. I don't know. He's younger. How old? He's 29. The Ghost Pepper is his nickname.
That's a good one. I like that.
Fuck. I just can't go with the old guy. I'm going to go with Eric Gonzalez by decision.
Yeah.
Did you say decision
I got
too?
Eric Gonzalez decision. That's right.
Yeah, all right.
All right, next fight, co-main event. We got Andre. He's fought way too many times in the UFC. Arlovsky.
31-20
versus Carlos Felipe.
11-1.
It's a pick'em basically on William Hill minus 110, minus 110. Some that I'm seeing like BetMGM. Arlovsky's minus 130. Carlos Felipe is plus 105.
Yeah, that's what it's showing here too.
I got Carlos Felipe by second round knockout.
Yeah, I will never bet anyone over the age of 40 for sure.
How
like
old is he?
even Andre is 42 in 8 months. He's almost 43. He has a 2-inch reach advantage. Carlos is 6 foot with a 75-inch reach, and Andre Arlovsky is 6'3", 77.
With tattoos or no?
Yeah, yep.
I think I know who he is. Who did he beat his last fight?
Yeah, let's see. He's on a 3-fight winning streak.
I watched his last
Andre's been 1-1. He's won 3 out of his last 5.
Who?
Arlovsky. And Carlos has won 4 out of his last 5. Let me see who he's fought.
Last fight or last 2 fights.
Jake Collier.
Yeah, I saw that.
Justin Taffa.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, I like
Jorgen De Castro.
I like Felipe a lot.
All 3 decisions. Last 2 by split. I don't like that.
Ooh. So that means they're going to stand a big. That's actually why, because Arlovsky, that's why it's actually probably Arlovsky's slight. Because Arlovsky can win those fights.
He's 26. He's young, man.
Yeah, I got Felipe.
3-fight win streak.
I got Felipe by second round.
Yeah, I'll never bet anyone over the age of 40. I'll always bet against them. So I'm going to go with Carlos Felipe by second round knockout. Okay. Cool.
And then last one, main event. It's not that great of a fight, but it is what it is. We got Aspen Ladd replacing Holly Holm. Holly Holm was really carrying this whole card just with her name alone, but which still wouldn't have been that great of a card in my eyes. But
Don't do that.
Aspen Ladd versus Norma Dumont. Aspen Ladd minus 150. Norma Dumont plus 125. What'd you say Norma Dumont's record is?
She's 6-1. She's on a 2-fight winning streak.
In the UFC?
Yeah, she's 31 years old, 5'7" with a 67-inch reach. Aspen Ladd is 26. 5'6" with a 66-inch reach, so slight reach advantage.
What's Aspen Ladd's record now?
Norma
8-2 or
Dumont.
something?
She's 9-1.
9-1.
She's 1-1 is in her last 2.
Norma
Who did she
Dumont?
lose to? Oh, she lost to Jermaine Durandamy.
Yeah. No, she could be. She was when she coming into that fight, they were hyping her up as like a girl. That's good.
She hasn't fought since 2019. When we had a prediction with Aspen Ladd.
Because she pulled out and something happened. She got
she's had 4 canceled bouts the last 2 years. So she hasn't fought in 2 years.
And Norma Dumont, the 2 fights she's won in a row, they're UFC.
Checking right now. Yeah.
Who'd she beat?
2 decisions. Her last 3 fights were in the UFC. She lost her first one. But she beat Felicia Spencer by a split decision. And she beat Ashley Evans Smith by unanimous decision. But she fought this year. She fought in May, actually. May 22nd.
Norma Dumont is what's her ethnicity?
She's Brazilian. 31.
That's a close fight. I think I got Norma Dumont by decision.
Oh, she just turned 31.
At plus 125, I'm going to go Norma Dumont.
Damn, really? I'm kind of feeling the same way. I forget what I was watching on Aspen Ladd that made me like her so much. There's something I was seeing.
We were talking about. We were going to go Aspen Ladd. It was another girl. So we kept talking. It was her and Macy Barber, I think, on a card or something like that.
I remember watching something that made me like her. I don't know what it is.
But she just missed weight. Misha Tate went on Twitter and started hating on her and shit.
Oh, really? She's been missing weight?
Just 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is a hard one for me. I'm going to go...
I honestly think that's why Ladd's only minus 150. If it wasn't this stuff that happened 2 weeks ago, she should be like 200. I'm surprised it's close. Yeah, Dumont's going to beat her by decision.
Okay, I'm gonna go Aspen Lad by split decision.
Okay. Before we give our bets, because there's some undercards fights real quick. Can you do you see the Danny Roberts?
Yeah, versus Ramazan
What is
Emeev.
Ramazan Emeev's record?
20-4.
Is he a savage? Does he look like a savage?
Yeah.
What is his last couple fights? Like 20-4. Has he won fights in a row?
Last 2 fights, nah. He's won his last 2 out of his 3.
Who
so
did he beat the last? He was on a 2-fight win streak.
Yeah, he's on a 2-fight win streak now. He beat Nicholas Stoles by unanimous decision, and he beat David Zawada by split decision.
Okay.
So
and Danny Roberts is fun, but
he lost to Anthony Rocco Martin by unanimous decision in 2019.
And then tell me this fight: Andrew Sanchez versus Bruno Silva. I have Andrew Sanchez plus 115. Silva's minus 135.
What do you want to know about
Silva? Is he won a couple in a row?
He's 20-6, and he's on a 5-fight win streak.
All in the UFC?
No.
How many in the UFC?
Last fight was in the UFC against Wellington Turman, and he won by ground and pound first round.
Nice.
And that, oh my God, that was in June too. Recently.
He looks muscular, or is he skinny Brazilian?
No, he's muscular. Good shape guy.
Andrew Sanchez, he used to train Syndicate too.
What are the odds for this?
Silva's minus 135, Sanchez plus 115. That's why I was curious.
Okay, Andrew Sanchez is he's 33, 6'1" with a 76-inch reach. He's won 3 out of his last 5, but he lost his last fight against Makhmud Muradov by flying knee in the 3rd round.
He's a savage of Makhmud Muradov.
Yeah, he beat Wellington Turman by first round knockout, and he lost to Marvin Vettori by unanimous decision.
He went to the decision with Marvin Vettori. That's right.
Yeah, so he's fought some guys.
That's a good fight. I'm looking at this line because I don't like the.
Oh, he got knocked out by Anthony Smith.
Huh?
He got knocked out by Anthony Smith.
At least he lost to the best guys.
Yeah. But Ryan James, he got knocked out.
Because what we just said, what we learned, I'm going back to my thing. Don't bet heavyweights, don't bet girls. So
yeah,
can't bet the main event. Can't bet the heavyweight co-main event.
He's 12-6.
Okay.
Bruno Silva looks good. What did you say the odds were? I'm sorry for this one.
Bruno Silva and William Hill's minus 135. Sanchez plus 115. That's what I'm saying. Do we go Bruno Silva?
Yeah.
I think my 2-team parlay is Bruno Silva, Julian Marquez. Two-team parlay. Boom.
Bruno Silva and who?
Bruno Silva and Julian Marquez. 2-team parlay.
I like that.
Because you can't bet the girls, the heavyweights. The only one would be I don't trust Jim.
What's the Danny Roberts versus Ramazan Emeev?
Ramazan Emeev is minus 230. Roberts is plus 190.
Let me check out Danny Roberts real quick.
He's athletic. He's a British black dude, but he's
yes.
He's got nice striking.
But
if Ramazan's a wrestler, Ramazan will take him down. But Roberts,
he hasn't fought anybody.
Who?
Danny Roberts.
As in names, you're saying? Or?
As in names.
But he's been in the UFC for a long time, though. Like I feel like a lot of.
Oh no, yes. He fought Mike Perry.
Okay.
Lost to him. Yeah.
Check out one more guy. Who is Ludovic Klein versus Nate Landwehr?
Ludovic Klein 17-3.
17-3.
Nate Landwehr is 14-4. No, looks old too.
No, Ludovic's minus 280. But is Ludovic a savage? Has he won a bunch in a row or no?
I'm about to check for you.
Ludovic
Klein. He's 26. He lost his last fight to Mike Trezano by decision. And then he was on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He was on an 8-fight win streak before that, though.
And he lost the decision?
He lost it unanimous decision. He's only had 2 fights in the UFC. He beat Shane Young his first fight in the UFC. Young guy.
He's minus 280, but I almost wonder if I should throw that one in there. But
he's 26, 5'7" with a 72-inch reach. And then the other guy looks old. This Nate guy, 14-4. He's 33. He doesn't look too great for that age. 5'9", 70-inch reach. He lost to Julian Erosa by flying knee in the first round. Okay. His last fight. He beat Darren Elkins by unanimous decision. Lost to Herbert Burns. Huh.
Okay, so
I'm gonna stay away from that one.
Okay, so long story short.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-team parlay. Bruno Silva and Julian Marquez.
I mean, I like that. I'm going to run with you on that one.
All right.
Cool.
So that's our UFC Fight Night Aspen versus Dumont. breakdown and bets and predictions. Bro, next week, which I almost thinking about on the spot. Should we just do it now? But the fight night next week is Marvin Vettori versus Paulo Costa. Main event. Woo!
Woo!
That's gonna be
a
good
fun
one, but we'll save that for next week. So that's next. And there's some good fights on there too. Some guys I see who I like on that card.
Cool.
But we'll talk about that next week. But that's a fun fight night. Paulo Costa.
That's a lot of fun.
Vettori.
Yeah.
But we got that next week. So.
All right, cool. Should I get into my NFT shit?
Do NFTs, yeah. All
right, cool. So I'm going to do, I did it for the first time last week. I'm going to do my top 3 NFT drops each week. This week, actually, for the first time, I'm having a Solana drop. And I'm going to start with that one. That would be my number 3 on the list is Scary Sharks. It's spelled SHKARY Sharks. That drop is October 12th at 3 p.m. Pacific. And it's 1 Sol. Interesting project. I've been in their Discord and the community's pretty solid, and that's what I've been focusing on. When they're constantly talking about the prices of the mint and saying diamond hand, paper hands, and that's their only discussion, those are the projects I tend to avoid. And I really feel like they have a solid community, and I'm trying to get more into the Solana NFTs because I think that market in general is picking up. So that's my number 3. My number 2 is the Boonji project, BOONJI. And that's October 13th, which would be this Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. If you haven't seen their art, it's fucking amazing. I heard about them like 2-3 weeks ago. Their Discord was at like maybe 15 to 18,000, and as of today, it's at 76,000. Their artwork's amazing. The only thing is they're doing the auction when it starts high, so it's actually starting at 3.3 Ethereum, and then dropping all the way to 0.3. I think it's called the Dutch auction, if I'm not mistaken. But the artwork's amazing. I really see that project fucking skyrocketing. Their main character is actually a fucking astronaut. So, and I really think that project's gonna 5-10x. The art's amazing. There's a CNN article about it. They've been in the public eye. So Boonji Project's my number 2. And then actually they were on my list last week is Jungle Freaks. They moved their day back. It's October 15th, this Friday at 2 p.m. And their mint's at 0.07. And I feel like that shit's going to sell out in a minute. I will be minting if I can. It's a 3 mint max. I think they have a 5 mint max for the whitelist, but I'm not a part of that. I doubt you are either. And but you can mint 3. I'm going to try to mint 3. And if I can't mint 3, I'm definitely buying as many as I can afford off the floor. I see that project skyrocketing. So Scary Sharks, Boonji Project, and Jungle Freaks. That's my top 3 NFT drops this week. So shout out to them. Hopefully you guys can snag them. I really see these projects skyrocketing. I have them in that list too. I like Jungle Freaks from 0.07. I definitely see the floor by reveal being like 0.5, 0.6, and who knows, in a couple months it might be like a 3-4 Ethereum project. Boonji Project, I'm super confident about. I mean, those two are fucking solid. The Sharks one, it's my first Solana one. The community looks great. I'm not as confident about that, but Boonji Project, Jungle Freaks, solid buys. So good luck. Cool. Yeah.
Let's do songs of the week. And,
okay. And then we're done, huh?
Yep.
Cool.
I'll start first. My first song of the week is gonna be Corday, song called Super. He killed that song, by the way. Did you end up playing it?
I love that song.
It's a great song, right?
Yeah.
Henry School's calling me. I didn't call him out yet, but.
Do you need it?
No,
need an answer?
I'll call later. It's all good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, my first song is Corday Super. Was that gonna be one of your songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's actually I'll save that too. And then my second, actually, surprisingly, is Need Me Now with Mercury's Benny the Butcher. Okay. You said it was released a couple weeks ago, but it just popped on my release radar.
I didn't play it.
I think I just look at. I don't want to say that. Benny the Butcher kills it.
Wait, how is it your song of the week if you're like
questioning No, the song's great. The instrumental is amazing. Okay. But for some reason, I just have a negative. I come in negatively with white YouTube rappers. And Mercury's is a little harder than most of them. Okay. But for some reason, I just have this. His verse is even decent. But for some reason, hollow. I think it's just my fucking negative bias that I'm coming into. But Benny the Butcher kills it. The instrumental is amazing. So that's going to go top of my list.
But that's your song of the week.
Don't do that.
That's what you just told me.
in the nicest way possible.
My second song is, if you want to keep Corday super, I got another one. But,
all right, yeah.
My second song, and we're actually doing a video reaction today. Check it out. But it's Mick Jenkins' song called Contacts. I haven't watched the video yet. I knew we were doing a video, but I listened to audio a couple times.
Okay.
But he kills that shit. I've always liked Mick Jenkins when he drops music. He hasn't dropped a while, but he was the one who dropped that album called Water, and he does like elements to his music, but always been independent, always really raps. I know Alec doesn't really know, but he's going to know today. So Mick Jenkins, Contacts.
Cool. Nice. And Summer Walker, I'm excited. Her album's dropping early November. Okay. Her last album fucking murdered it. Yeah. So Summer Walker drops early November. So look out for that. Is there any other music stuff?
No, there's a bunch of cool songs that dropped this week, but
I'm excited for Corday. I mean, is this his single on the album?
Single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corday. Yeah. I can't wait for that album. I think that's it.
There was another, I want to say one more song that I really liked that was pretty good. It was,
I
want to say this artist, and it had like an R&B vibe to it, but with Rick Ross. It's Michael Dion, which I feel like Joe's talked about him before, but I'm not sure. Michael Dion featuring Rick Ross, Can You Hear Me Now? It's a really good song.
Okay.
And that's all I got. And then we're going to do the Ty Dolla $ign song video reaction anyway. So one other thing is Stormzy the GOAT.
Stormzy?
Yeah.
Why are you saying
I went back and watched other videos too, bro. He's a legend.
Stormzy, I've been telling
Stormzy
you.
Is a
I
legend.
fucking love Stormzy.
I watched this. I'm going to send it to you right now.
Uh-huh.
But it's like this performance at this show. But it's like one of his main videos on his YouTube channel. But I mean, ever
is
since
it Blinded by Your Grace?
Have you went back and watched Ultralight Beam since we did it on here and tried to do the video reaction?
With Stormzy?
Yeah. The one we did the Ultralight Beam.
Yeah.
You went back and
watched it. I watched
it
again. Yeah.
Yeah. That shit's incredible. But I'm going to send you.
I just watched his Fire in the Booth from back in the day, too, with his little freestyle.
He's just a legend.
He is. Yeah.
This one right here.
I didn't like the Billie Eilish him interview that happened recently. But other than that.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You should know not to watch that. But I'm going to send it to you. But that's all I got. Check out Stormzy, too.
In general.
Hopefully
he drops an album, too.
Yeah. All right, we got video reactions due, KandiShow and everything.
Yeah, episode 34. Thank you for watching. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're everywhere. Facebook group, all at KandiShow, KandiShow on all platforms.
We'll be on this week. Our pod wasn't on Apple and Spotify last week, but
it will
we got
this
that
week.
back up and running. So sorry about that. I had people hit me up about it, but it'll be back up soon. But yeah, KandiShow episode 34. We're gonna keep busting them out. Stay hydrated. Get some rest. Have positive thoughts.